Hi, my name is Vic Faywolf, and I'm a professor of computer science at the University of Rhode Island. And I'm going to talk about what it's like to study computer science in college. I'll start by talking a little bit about how it is to apply to a computer science program in college. Then I'll get into the difference between computer science, engineering, digital art and media, and information technology. One of the other choices that I'll explain is the difference between a Bachelor of Science and a Bachelor of Arts, or picking between a major or a minor in computer science, or some other minors that you might want to do. And I'll complete by talking about some of the computer science programs at Rhode Island colleges and universities. The first thing you have to do is pick a college or university or a community college to apply to. Most colleges and universities these days have a computer science major or minor or some kind of program. So take a look at colleges you like and see if they have a program like that. Computer science is becoming a very popular major. So at some colleges it's important to declare the major when you put in your college application so that you can get a spot in the major. With computer science growing so quickly and some of the computer science programs being small, sometimes colleges will limit the number of applicants to a program. We don't do that at the University of Rhode Island, but many colleges in the area do that with computer science. Most majors at most colleges you can transfer into. So if you start off in something else that you think you might like, and you decide you might want to try computer science, that's usually an option, except at those colleges where they have the impacted or closed programs. So some general information about colleges. At most four-year colleges, like the University of Rhode Island, students take 4 to 5 courses per semester. And a semester is a half year. So, over 4 years, that's 8 semesters, they take about 35 to 45 courses while they're in college. You must pick at least one major. A major is a concentration of courses, usually about 10 to 12 courses. So if you major in computer science, you'll be taking about 10 to 12 one-semester courses in computer science while you're in college. It's possible to pick a second major, but sometimes that's a little tight to fit into 4 years, but it can often be done. After you've taken your major courses, then most colleges require you to take some what are called general education classes, classes in writing or art or something like that, and the rest of your courses can be picked as electives. At many colleges, you can do something called a minor. A minor is 5 or 6 courses in an area, where a major is 10 to 12 courses, a minor is the 5 to 6 courses. So, for instance, you could major in computer science and minor in art. And one of the options we'll talk about that if you're not sure you want to major in computer science because you have some other interest, minoring in computer science is a great option to keep your job opportunities open and to give you a leg up in your other field of choice. So you can decide whether you want to do a major in computer science or a minor in computer science. At a community college, which are usually about 2 years, you get something called an associate's degree, which is not a full bachelor's degree from a 4-year college, but it's a degree that's recognized to get a lot of really good jobs. And many students, after they get an associate's degree, decide to go on to a 4-year college, do 2 more years of college to get their bachelor's degree. So how do you pick a major? If you're into technology, you like creating, you like problem solving, then you might want to pick one of these majors. The computer science major at colleges tend to focus on teaching students how to learn to program, how to create software. There's a little bit about computer science theory, but they also take courses to learn about computer applications like databases, how to do graphics, and how computer systems work. There is a little bit of math in most computer science programs. At the University of Rhode Island, it's one math course that you take as a computer scientist. In many other universities, there's more math courses. Because in general, computer science isn't an overly mathematical field unless you're programming mathematical things. So in general, computer science majors, the students learn how to write software. Now another option is to go into an engineering program. And in general, engineering students learn more about the computer systems, how to build hardware. So again, computer science is more about learning software. Computer engineering is more about learning how the hardware works. Although computer engineers do learn to program, and computer scientists do learn about computer systems. Engineering colleges classically have several engineering majors: electrical engineering, mechanical, civil, and chemical. And recently, most colleges have added computer engineering. One of the main differences is that an engineering program is governed by a lot of kind of standards where they have a lot of courses that must be taken. There are a lot of math and science courses. So engineering programs tend not to have a lot of flexibility. There are courses that you have to take, and you get a really good, well-recognized engineering degree. Whereas computer science tends to be a little less rigid, and particularly if you do a Bachelor of Arts, which I'll talk about in a moment, you have more flexibility in your schedule to add a second major, a minor, or to take courses of interest. Whereas engineering tends to be kind of rigid in that you have to take a certain set of courses, very kind of intense in math and engineering. A recently new set of majors that you'll see at colleges and universities are majors in digital media, or sometimes called digital art. Now these majors have almost no math and science in them. It's more about the creative side of computer science, where you can learn to do things like work with images, video, game programming. So the digital art and media majors do programming and work extensively with technology, but they're not doing computer science theory, and there's no math and science. Information technology is a major at some universities where it's focused on the technology itself. You learn how to use computer systems to help solve problems in business. Typically, an information technology major is associated with a business college, where you're learning about a business in a business degree about how to use technology in business. All of these options have great job opportunities. The best job opportunities are in engineering and computer science, but there are more and more job opportunities coming up in digital art and media, and information technology has had a constant demand for many, many years. So here's a look at a typical computer science major at the University of Rhode Island. First-year students, or freshmen, come in and they take 2 programming courses. Currently at URI, one is called The Joy of Programming, where you learn to do programming assuming you've never programmed before. If you have programmed before, you can actually place out of this course, or you can place out of it with AP Computer Science Principles credit or AP Computer Science A credit. The second course that computer science majors take is a course in algorithms. So they learn some problem solving. They learn how computer science is used in forensics, in bioinformatics, in graphics, and games. So it's all about using programming to solve problems in specific areas. And you learn about a core concept in computer science called algorithms. Sophomore year at URI, you learn kind of more deeper programming, what we call enterprise programming, usually in a language like C++ or Java. So you're learning object-oriented programming, and you're learning to work with data structures within the software. So you're getting kind of a deep dive into big programming in your sophomore year. Junior and senior years then are picking from a number of courses that offer applications in specialty areas. One required course is software engineering, where after you've learned to program in freshman and sophomore years, in software engineering, you learn how to work in teams to write big software. There are courses to learn about programming languages, how to use some math to analyze what's the best algorithm to solve a problem. We have courses in databases, graphics. A really hot topic right now is called machine learning, where you're using computer science to have the computer learn and be able to make analysis from, say, big data sets. We also have then a capstone course and an internship program, where senior year our computer scientists go out and work with companies, and they're in very high demand because companies like computer science majors who at this point are very good programmers and really understand how to make software. So if you just decided you want to do a computer science major, a choice at many colleges and universities is whether you want to do something called a Bachelor of Arts for your degree or a Bachelor of Science. The difference is that they're both computer science degrees, and they will both get you really good jobs. The difference is that a Bachelor of Arts degree has much less math and science in it. And instead of the math and science courses, you can put elective courses in. So typically students who want to double major, say major in computer science and also have a second major in education or a second major in art, will pick the Bachelor of Arts degree. Also, the Bachelor of Arts degree allows you to do more minors, which I'll be talking about in a few minutes. Now, Bachelor of Science degree tends to be pretty rigid in the number of courses. It's almost like an engineering program. In fact, all engineering programs are Bachelor of Science degrees. So there are more math and science courses in a Bachelor of Science degree and less flexibility to pick other kinds of courses. Now, for most jobs, either one, a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Science degree, is fine. There are some government jobs or some jobs that are in the math and science areas that will require a Bachelor of Science. But for most jobs that are out there now, they run a computer science major. And a computer science major can either be Bachelor of Arts, where they've taken mostly computer science but some other flexible courses, or a Bachelor of Science, where they've done computer science along with math and science. For students who take AP Computer Science Principles and AP Computer Science A in high school, the University of Rhode Island offers a 3-year computer science degree option, where you can complete your studies in 3 years instead of the normal 4. As I mentioned earlier, many universities offer the opportunity for students to minor. So they have to major in something, but they can minor in one or more other things. A minor is usually 5 or 6 courses in a concentrated area. Here are some of URI's minors. You can actually minor in computer science. We've been talking about the major, but if you want to minor in computer science and say major in physical therapy or education or art or business, then you can minor in computer science. And that's actually a great choice, because if you were majoring in one of those other areas, a minor in computer science can set you apart from other people applying for a job, because your employer will know that you know about computer science. And almost all jobs have an aspect of computer science these days. Some of the other URI's other minors, we have a very popular minor in digital forensics, where you can learn some computer science and apply it to solving crimes and helping in legal matters. Another one of our minors is in cybersecurity, where again you're using computer science to help secure systems and fight the terrible cyber things that are going on out in the world today. Another popular minor is to minor in art. So if you major in computer science and minor in art, you can get towards the digital art side of things, which can be really fun and creative. We have minors in web programming. So if you want to major in something else, but you want to be able to learn to develop web content, the web programming minor is good. We have a minor in programming, which is a little different than computer science. See, the computer science minor has in it a little math and a little computer science theory. The programming minors are more about how to actually write software. And these are kind of very new and popular minors, both in web programming and in what we call enterprise programming, where you can major in something else, but get a real skill that can get you a great job in being able to program. And there are many other minors available at URI, and different universities have different sets of minors. With the job market being so hot, a minor in computer science can really help you get a job if you have a desire to major in something else. And URI has committed recently to really making these minors work. We want large-scale number of minors, kids who are majoring in other subjects coming in and also doing a minor in computer science to help the job market, which really has a high demand for these. If you choose to minor in computer science, you take some of the same courses a major would take. You take the Joy of Programming course, you might take the Algorithms course and some programming courses, and then pick 1 or 2 courses in a specialty area. Remember, a minor is only 5 or 6 courses, whereas a major is 10 to 12 courses. And unlike the major, there are no other required courses with a minor. You just take, say, 6 courses or 5 courses of computer science. And many of the minor courses, you can get credit for things you've done in high school, like an AP Computer Science Principles course or an AP Computer Science A course, can actually count towards the credits to your minor. So you come in to college, if you took those AP courses in high school, having several minor courses already out of the way. Here's a brief summary of some of the programs available at the college and universities in Rhode Island. At the University of Rhode Island, we have both a BA, Bachelor of Arts, and a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. So 2 different kinds of degrees you can get in computer science. We have minors in computer science, programming, web programming, digital forensics, and cybersecurity, and many others. We also have a separate computer engineering program in our engineering school, where you can learn about how to make computer systems, hardware, and that kind of thing. We accept AP Computer Science Principles credit and AP Computer Science A credit, which you can get several of your courses out of the way if you've taken those in high school. In fact, we have a new program where you can do a 3-year degree at URI, getting a full Bachelor of Arts degree in computer science, as long as you've taken some of the AP courses in high school. At Rhode Island College, they have a BA and a BS and a minor in computer science, and they do accept AP Computer Science A credit, so if you've taken that in high school, you can have one of their computer science courses out of the way. The Community College of Rhode Island grants associate's degrees in computer studies, and it's set up so that you can transfer to the University of Rhode Island or Rhode Island College to major in computer science after having done computer studies at CCRI and have it so that you only have 2 years left to finish the 4-year degree. Brown University has a major in computer science, and they focus on interdisciplinary computer science, so you can do computer science major as an applied math major, or computer science in computational biology, or computer science in economics, or computer science in math. So Brown is set up to have very interesting interdisciplinary computer science majors. They also have an engineering school with computer engineering in it. Now, Brown doesn't give AP credit for having taken computer science principles or computer science A in high school, but they will allow you to place out of intro courses and take other courses. Roger Williams University has a BA and a minor in computer science, and it's not clear whether they're accepting AP credit. It varies, I think, based on the students application who comes in. Providence College has a Bachelor of Science and a minor in computer science, and they also have a major in business programming, so you can use programming in the business domain. And if you've taken the AP Computer Science A course, it'll cover one of the courses at Providence College. Bryant University has no computer science program, but they have a very good information technology program. Bryant University is a business-focused university, and their computer science-like thing is information technology applied to business. In general, if you're interested in these programs, you should go ahead and Google computer science and the university you're interested in and see what they have. And all these universities will have a website describing in much more detail what their programs look like. So go out and explore the web. Look at college programs and colleges that interest you. You'll find avenues to be creative, to do problem solving, and to set yourself up for a really good career, either in computer science or using computer science in another aspect of a career that you like. After you've explored the websites, go visit the universities. And when you're visiting the universities, go to the computer science department or the engineering department or the digital arts department and ask if you can meet with a representative who can show you around and see the amazing things that are possible to do computer science in college.